Mag-showbiz muna kami mga kababayan. Saglit lang to. Maiba lang. Oh, alam mo, Lea, dito talagang medyo gumaan. Oh. Oh. Ayan. Yan po si Miss Lea, world famous Lea Salonga. Ay, magandang gabi.
Mayor, kamusta po? Kamusta po kayo at mga nanonood sa inyo ngayong gabi?
Nakakaraos pa. Mahirap ang buhay, but
Oo nga, mahirap na ang buhay, ngunit kahit pa paano, sa awa naman ng Diyos, nakakaraos naman po.
Tama yun. We should not lose hope. At natutuwa nga kami, alam nyo mga kababayan, sa kabutihan loob ni Miss Lea Salonga. She will help us promote our approach in helping businesses in the city of Manila, particularly to our yung restaurant week, no? At gusto ko po malaman ninyo na yung isang awiting sikat na sikat ngayon na ginawa ni Miss Lea, no? Yung Dream Again. Thank you.
Yes po.
Okay, sige, tingnan natin. Mag-showbiz muna kami mga kababayan. Saglit lang to. Maiba lang. Oh, alam mo, Lea, dito talagang medyo gumaan. Oh. Exactly. Okay, una, thank you very much for allowing us to use Dream Again. No? At I think even New York company na may karapatan din dito sa kantang ito, pinayagan ang gamitin ito ng lungsod ng Maynila?
Oo. Well, I was born actually in the city of Manila. So technically, I am from Manila. My mom made sure. But in all seriousness, kasi ang ganda ng ginawang panliligaw ni Levi sa nanay ko, who's my manager here. So I have to give him a shout out. They've become quite good friends over the course of the last few days, na tuwing makakausap ko yung nanay ko, basta, she's like, tinuwagan ka na ba ni Levi tungkol dito? Like, yes, nag-email na po kami. And then, mag-uusap na parang kakausapin na niya kung tungkol sa personal life naman ni Levi. So, parang, through my mom, nalalaman ko na rin kung nakuha ng mga nangyayari sa buhay niya. Like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Did not need to know that, but thanks for sharing. Pero nakakatuwa, natuwa lang yung aking ina sa pagpepresenta ng campaign ng Manila Restaurant Week. And so she felt that it was important na kahit pa paano makatulong to help encourage businesses, to help encourage the businesses that to help them stay open. Kasi right now, I think everybody is hit financially, economically. Yes. Maraming mga negosyo na talagang natatamaan dahil sa pandemya, na hindi na sila napupuntahan. Nakalabas ako to run an errand para lang gumawa ng mga bagay-bagay lang na para sa bahay. Tapos, ang napansin ko, may mga restaurant din dito sa amin na sarado, na walang mga pumapasok na mga customer. So I felt that it was important. I think it's important to support whatever effort na meron para ang mga negosyante ay matulungan. Pero of course, goes without saying na dapat, syempre, that everything is done in a safe manner para makaiwas sa hawaan ng COVID-19. Kasi napakahirap. Kasi napaka-unpredictable ng sakit na ito, kahit na ikay napakalakas. Yung inyong konstitusyon, kumbaga, hindi mo talaga alam kung paano ka matatamaan. So as long as all of this is happening in a safe way, and in a way that people will enjoy, na hindi nakakalimutan lahat ng mga precautionary measures na kailangang i-practice ng bawat mamamayan. I think it's worth encouraging businesses to be open.
Yeah. That's why, alam mo, Miss Lea, about a month ago, we came up with a policy and tried to convince a lot of people that, making a statement that, sabi ko, we can live with COVID-19. We should learn how to live with COVID-19. At the same
Right.
time, we can go back to work safely. Yung being responsible as individual.
Oo.
Oh, na,
Opo, kailangan namang ganun eh.
nakapush
But it's tough. It's very tough, and we have to always stay on top of kung anong nagiging advisory of of all of the international as well as our own domestic policymakers. But it's difficult, and we have to each, try to figure out how to go about opening businesses safely and how to conduct ourselves as individuals bilang individual na mamamayan, kung paano nating i-navigate bale itong ating bagong normal. It's hard. It's very hard. There is fear, there's anxiety. Syempre, every time you go outside, dahil hindi mo alam kung itong araw na ba ito na ako'y mahahawaan, magkakasakit. It's something that's always in the back of my mind, kaya hindi ako madalas lumalabas dahil doon. Pag nangangailangan lang talaga. Only when absolutely necessary. But I understand that there are people that need to take care of their families and of themselves.
Correct.
So I'm hoping that this campaign is successful and that people are still exercising physical distancing, but we'll find a way to parang bring back the joy in socializing and getting together with friends again. Pero dapat kailangan din smart pa rin eh. And as long as every restaurant is handling this in a way na hindi mas dumami pa yung mga nahahawa ng COVID, I think it will be okay.
Kaya maganda yung kanta mo, Dream Again. Kasi it's one way of communicating through music, through arts.
Yes.
Yung for people to anchor to hope that we must move on while there is danger, but we cannot live in fear all alone.
Yeah.
And we have to push some level and take some risk, but these are responsible risk. Sort of saying, kaya naman actually. But I heard Nicole is part of the Dream Again. Your daughter?
Wait, I didn't hear that last question.
Yung si Nicole, yung daughter mo raw?
Yes,
bahagi
the cover
nung
art. Yeah, she did the cover illustration for the single. We asked her, like my manager in New York asked the question, you think that she'd be interested in creating the cover art for this? And I said, we'll have to ask her. So one day she came out with this little bit of artwork, submitted it, at yun yung ginamit. It's basically this little person in red na pulang-pula from head to toe, and then looking up the sky, and parang yung napapanaginipan ng taong to ay napakalaki, parang it's very present and it's shining. Meaning our dreams are probably things that you would see often naman, parang mga bahaghari, mga bituin, mga araw, and parang the dreams of people are so simple, going out to restaurants, hugging your friends, performing on stage, or just being able to spend time with your family. Levi nga told my mom na when he heard the song, he felt that it would be an appropriate piece of music na gamitin para sa Manila restaurant, because I think it's one of the things that people are hoping to do, na lumabas at kumain, magsalo-salo kasama ng mga kaibigan at pamilya. So I'm hoping that in some way makakatulong naman.
Definitely. World-renowned singer and artist, and a notable title and song and lyrics. I think sabi nga, sometimes in words we can inspire people. Your words and thoughts, our action with collaborating to each other, helping to change the mindset ng tao na
Right.
Nowadays and in the coming weeks and months especially, malapit na ang season ng ngiti. O, hindi lang makalabas si Jose Marichan kasi senior citizen siya.
Hindi nga, I think he's only, because he's also a senior citizen na rin. So, medyo bawal pa yata sa kanya.
But with
the
your
thing about
music kasi,
the thing about this Christmas season, ang dami mga lumalabas na picture online na parang September na, nandito na ako. Na parang medyo sumisilip-silip na yung anino ni Jose Marichan dahil magpapasko na. Yeah, this is gonna be a very different Christmas season. It's gonna be very different, and how each family or individual decides to spend it. It's gonna be different. Siguro it's gonna be less materialistic na yung focus ng Pasko for this season, hindi lagi yung yung pwede kong bilhin para mairegalo ko sa isang kaibigan o sa isang pamilya o sa kapatid o nanay o asawa. Parang hindi na, it's not always about that. So I'm hoping that the season is a meaningful one, because of what we are unable also to do.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's gonna be different. I don't know what it's going to be exactly. Hindi naman ako fortune teller, so hindi ko alam kung ano yung magiging
Pasko natin.
kung ano mangyayari sa Pasko ng 2020. But it's been a tough year. I mean, the year started out with Taal erupting, and and now we're still in this pandemic, and it's a time certainly of uncertainty.
Yes.
Pangangamba, marami pa tayong hindi alam tungkol sa sakit, o marami na tayong alam tungkol dito, pero marami pang hindi pa natin alam.
Uncertainties.
Yeah, maraming uncertainty pa.
But
we keep pushing forward because I guess as a human race we kind of have to. We don't really have much of a choice.
Correct.
So we might as well do it, with a smile on our faces and being careful and still being safe, still taking care of one another. Well, hopefully the Christmas season ay magdadala ng kindness para sa isa't isa, that everyone is, I think, kind towards one another, and that's a blessing and a gift to be able to give to another human being, and one that I think in these times will be really appreciated.
Again, I don't want to take much of your time, but I am grateful on behalf of the people of Manila, and at least nowadays, alam na ng mga batang Maynila. And kung sakali, halimbawa, yung
I was
mga
born in the city of Manila.
yung mga nanonood natin, halimbawa, yun, on stage, but they can listen and sila pwede na,
You can get it on iTunes, you can get it on Spotify, and the proceeds of the single kasi at the moment go towards COVID-19 charities.
Wow.
This one in particular is the Actors Fund, na marami din kasing mga nagtatrabaho in the entertainment industry in the United States na natamaan din ng malakas ng COVID-19. Walang trabaho, Broadway is closed down, and nobody knows exactly kung kailan magbubukas. Apektado mga artista, mga naging trabador sa crew, mga nag-iilaw, mga choreographer, mga sumasayaw, lahat on stage, backstage, above the stage, natatamaan din. So the Actors Fund has been set up many years ago for other reasons naman. But now, in this time of COVID-19, talagang they need all the help they can get para makatulong pa sa mas maraming mga kasamahan namin sa larangan ng performing arts in the United States.
Yeah.
So, maraming salamat.
Sige. Ayan, mga kababayan, let's support this noble plan ng maraming artista, nahirapan, pero mas marami yung nawalan. Yun ang katotohanan, yung binanggit po ni Miss Lea Salonga, yun yung mga nasa likod ng camera. They live by the day.
They're the ones who are suffering much more. Yung mga artista, we'll be okay. We'll be able to survive. Pero tama po kayo, mas maraming mga nawalan, mga mas malakas na silang natamaan. At hindi pa nila alam kung saan yung susunod na trabaho. Parang pakonti-pakonti na yung parang nag-uumpisa na ulit. Like events are happening again but very slowly. So I have friends na parang nag-uumpisa na ulit na magtrabaho.
That's good.
Pero hindi ko naman masabi yung tungkol sa lahat. So any amount of help. Here in the Philippines, it's the Artists Welfare Project naman that you can always donate to. But for Dream Again specifically, it's the Actors Fund in the United States.
Okay, thank you ha. Ayaw na kita abala. Pwede
Salamat
ba masample? May sample?
It's gonna be on the Restaurant Week website.
Okay,
I
okay,
recorded
okay.
it especially for you guys. So you can just get it there.
Thank you ha. Thank you.
Thank you,
Mag-ingat ka.
Mayor. Maraming salamat din.
We owe you one. Papakapi ako pag in a good day.
Sige,
Thank you.
I'll hit levy up when we need something naman from you.
Yes, thank you. Basta may maitutulong ang syudad in our own little way to support arts and culture, we're always here. It's
Thank
part
you.
of our policy, this administration, to protect the arts and culture and heritage of the city of Manila, and including
Maraming salamat.
our actors and actresses and artists, no, all over the country. Welcome kayo lagi dito. Thank you ha.
Salamat, maraming salamat po.
Sige, ingat ka, keep safe, and
Ingat
God
din
bless
po kayo.
you. Thank you. Galing.